right? I autograph it and auction it off. Who wants to buy it? Okay, I have no clue what we're getting into with this one. Yes. Would love to.
Welcome to Destruction Derby!
Cool, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, turn it down just a little bit. This is the worst menu noise.
That's gotta hurt! That's gotta hurt! That's gotta hurt! That's gotta hurt!
Everything's so amusing now. World Championship. Oh god, everything's locked. Dude, why? I guess it's a destruction derby, but man, look at all these car numbers. What number are we feeling? What's our lucky number? Man, there's a lot that are locked. Press Z button for strengths and weaknesses. Very poor front defense. Dude, they all have the same thing. How is this helpful? Oh, I guess I'm picking this one. Look at this. I'm playing Destruction Derby and I'm not using a Rumble Pack. Okay, how does this work? Up to 100 points for each collision, 20 points for each kill. Oh god, there's just a bunch of rules. 20 points for each kill, 20 points for each checkpoint, 10-second bonus for scoring 30 points. What? Place 8th in this event, 1 circuit point. I don't know what I'm doing.
2, 1, go!
Gotta keep turning it down a little bit. It's a loud one. Okay, so we're racing, but we're also wrecking. This game feels like it's got so much motion. Oh shit. Some of them are going the opposite direction too. Oh god. Wreck-It race. I don't know what the strategy is here. Like, do you try to stay in the race or do you try to take out other cars? I'm in 7th right now, so obviously I'm doing something wrong. But I'm also not, like, smoking. It does have another checkpoint, huh? Is it better or worse than the Cruisin' USA checkpoint? I like the Cruisin' USA one. Pretty good, though.
That's another one down. 10 to go.
Oh, God.
7 to go.
Going the wrong direction.
Hey, buddy. Wrong way.
Hey, buddy! Oh, God. I like that one. I'm in 3rd place now after all that. I really like that hey, buddy. It's pretty good. Dude, I love...
Reminds me of Rush Hour in LA.
these fucking one-liners. They hired this guy to be like the smarmy one. Says do not pass. I'm in 1st right now, though. Reminds you of Russia? Rush Hour in Russia, maybe. Look at these lens flares. Sick lens flares, bro. Uh-oh. I think I should just avoid cars now. So my number's slowly, or is that my miles per hour? What's ticking up here? Yeah, I already forgot like how scoring works.
Checkpoint.
Oh no. Please wait for no. You okay? Thank you. All right, we got first. That's all that matters. Oh, we did great. Look at all those collision points. No one else had the guts that we had. Would it be hilarious if they just made you wait for? Well, we're also on the novice course right now. Dude, look at this metal band font. I can't even read it. Is that challenge? Is that what it says? All right. Let me try to read the rules now after I've done a race. 100 points for each collision. Okay, I'm pretty good at that part of it. 20 for each kill. Okay, 20 for each checkpoint. So really, taking out a car is equal to like doing like a full lap almost. Place 12th in this event to move forward. I must just have so many points because of... It's pretty good. Alright. I love how the frame rate of this game isn't very good, but after playing StarCraft, it feels good. It's just a comparison thing, I guess. Dude, look at this ray tracing. You see this? Oh, dude. We got him good. I got 0 points for that, but we got him good. Whoa, look at this! Dude, it's a destruction derby, and I'm over here just sneaking between all the cars. Oh my god, it feels so good to play something that isn't StarCraft right now. I'm sorry to everyone that's a huge StarCraft fan, but I was getting burnt out on that game. Probably because I was playing it 5 nights a week for 3 weeks. It feels good to play something else right now. Oh, Hiri, I did it, yeah. Just finished. I did it all legit, too. No cheat codes. It feels really good to not have to cheat. Because really, I don't even know how we would have cheated. Because there's not cheat codes in the game, and the ones that I found for my Game Shark were pretty bad codes. Alright, we're in 3rd right now. So no one says it's the definitive version of StarCraft, but it gets very good reviews for being a good port. And really, for the most part, it is a good port, but, I mean, we could talk about it when I do a rating stream. That's the other reason I don't want to do a rating stream tonight, is, like, I just want to kind of sit on StarCraft for a little bit, just so I can kind of get my thoughts together, because I put a lot of time into it, and I don't want to be, like, impulsive based on the final mission, you know? I think we can get some good, I do want to talk about that game quite a bit, but I'll save it for that, I guess. Just have a dollop? No. You have to eat the whole container. Alright, I just wanted to blow up. The game goes way faster when you just die.
And we have a winner!
We're killing it. Look at this. You need last event 15. Oh, that's how many points I got. I got you. I thought that was my place. I was like, what? Oh, dude, straight up. We just get a straight up, oh yeah, dude. Straight up derby, baby.
3, 2,
Dead first. Yeah, I would imagine that this is gonna be one of those games where the first couple difficulties are really easy, and then the last one is like fucking stupid hard. That's how all these N64 racing games work. And they'll probably add 1 track to each circuit, if I'm to guess. I did a little bit of research on this game, and I guess Destruction Derby 64 is a port of a PlayStation Destruction Derby game where they added in some features. So it's actually like a re-release. Hell yeah. I don't know if it's like a Midwest thing. Have any of you been to a Destruction Derby before? I've definitely been to a few Destruction Derbies in my life. They happen a lot at fairs here in the Midwest. I don't know if that's like a nationwide thing or if it's just like a Midwest kind of thing. It's honestly not nearly as exciting as you would expect. Destruction derbies are kind of boring, actually. Yeah, truck pulls I've also been to before. Combine. I don't think I've seen a Combine derby, though. Interesting. It doesn't surprise me at all. You rear-ended him. I still got first. How do I not get first? Just do nothing? Is that the whole thing?
Welcome to
Terminal Impact. Oh shit. Things are getting serious now. I feel like I could just like end race immediately and still be in first. Statistically, I am the champion here. By the way, if you guys ever use the how long to beat website, look up this game on it sometime. And for some reason, the average for this game is like something like 15 minutes, I think. I don't know who came up with that number and who submitted it, but they've completely ruined the average for forever at this point. Which, by the way, when I'm done with doing all this stuff, I think I'm going to take... Because I have the spreadsheet with all the times of how long I played games. I think I'm going to submit a bunch of times to how long to beat. For, like, things that are actually, like, obvious story-type games. I think I want to submit all my times. Because I have all the stats, and some of them have 0 times submitted for them. I don't think it's fair to do stuff like racing games, because, like, people are going to do different stuff for them. So I kind of have to decide like which games I wanna do it for, but I want to kind of if I have all the statistics, I might as well give back somehow. Not that like it's some like, oh man, I'm giving back to the community, but you know what I mean. If you have the stats, you might as well make them available. But I don't think it's fair to do like a F1 game or something, because the way I played F1 games is kind of trash. A real F1 fan isn't playing those games like I do. Wow. The easiest takedown in my life. What the fuck is happening? I can't see anything. Oh my god. Sure, but if I get turned around, checkpoints no longer count, so. This is honestly like the first like actual rally game that we've played. Like we've had other games that say rally, but like this is what I imagine rallying more so is. Like, South Park Rally is also like this, where you have, like, a series of checkpoints and everyone's kind of going every which way, but you just have to hit all the checkpoints. I guess this is still a circuit, so... Oh, Lola, wait. Yeah, we finally finished StarCraft, like, a short while ago, so... Playing Destruction Derby 64 right now, which feels pretty... middle of the pack. That's not, I guess I don't really understand. Like, the term rally's a difficult one, I think. At 60 there.
Welcome to Destruction
Yeah, I played StarCraft for about, I want to say, I'm going to crunch the numbers after I'm done, but I think it's around 75 hours. Something like that. The last mission took me over 4 hours to beat. And that was just a single run of it. It was just like... the frame rate was so bad and so low that it was running at such slow speed, and I had to restart a bunch of times. And my like actual finished like mission clock was like 3.5 hours. What is the water effect there? It actually looked pretty good. What the heck? B-Rally Edition 99. I think I remember which one that is. I don't know. I've played too many racing games. They're all blending together now. That was a hole in the ground. I did too, but it's actually reflective water, which seems insane for Nintendo 64. Because the frame rate also dropped when I went on it, so I think there's some kind of reflections being done on it, but it's probably a real basic. Oh, there's no reflections. It's just reflecting the ceiling. It didn't show me in that puddle when I went by. I think it looks pretty good, though. Not gonna lie. They used it twice, so they got their money out of it. Shit.
Checkpoint.
Dude, this guy loves... Second time I did that. He loves reading off numbers. Here it is again. I'm in 8th place. I'm in 9th place now. What the hell? After I hit a car? That guy's just stuck there now. Oh, this is a big old figure 8. I didn't actually see the mini-map till now, so it is the same hole. We're just passing it twice. I guess if you're gonna have a destruction derby type race game, you might as well have like that Hot Wheels cross track that kids love. The guy just ran to that wall all on his own. Oh. Man, after StarCraft, everything in this game is super amusing to me. Got him. Can you sense the excitement that I have right now of not playing StarCraft anymore? Oh god. I gotta stop talking about it. The game's over. It's in the past. Okay, there's a blue car. That same blue car is still stuck in the same spot.
Checkpoint.
I'm gonna dream. I'm not even joking when I say I have been dreaming about StarCraft pretty much for the past 2 weeks. So I'll just be glad to not dream about StarCraft anymore. Because I always stream and then I go to bed. So it's like immediately after, you're thinking about the last thing you did sometimes. Okay, that guy is not a good driver either. He's just been stuck here. But I'm not even joking that last night I had dreamt about StarCraft, and I had a dream that I progressed further in the mission that I was working on before I went to bed. So when I woke up, I was actually confused to like where I left off in that game. It had a weird effect on my brain where like it started blending in as reality. Call it sad, it kind of is, but like it's just the truth. There's one car left. It's me and him. Let's go. I don't know, this game seems alright. It doesn't seem bad. Like... It's, I mean, it's not like a great racing game, but like, it does the job.
Checkpoint.
The clock's a ticking.
Is that vocals in the music? Can't actually tell.
Come on, my clothes are going out of style.
What? Your clothes are going out of style. Oh, fuck, I missed it. It's over. Oh, we can coast. We can coast to this checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Great. Now I gotta watch it slow down again. Stupid. Dude, we're gonna hit each other at the lowest speed.
And we have a winner.
How does that impact work? It's like a movie finish. Doesn't make any sense.
You won the gold medal.
I did it. Look at that 3D medal I got. Oh, I unlocked the street rocket. Let's go. Yeah, I threw C4 at him. 100%. Alright. Amateur. Outstanding front offense, poor front defense. I mean, that seems like that's just arguably better, right? Look at that one.
Welcome to Seascape Sprint.
Alright, so it's gonna be the same courses. I'm guessing I'll just get a little bit harder each time. Maybe they'll sprinkle in another course. I don't know. I understand the loop of this game now, though. Yeah, most hits are from the front. I'm assuming outstanding is better than excellent, right? You would think. What an asshole. Stop it. Oh. I couldn't tell what that was. I was like, what is that in the road? Apparently it's a sign. Oh.
Checkpoint.
The soundtrack is real strange. It uses some weird instruments. Got a nice beat though.
Bonus. Checkpoint.
I'd be curious to know like the actual goal of this game, or like the strategy. Like, do you hit everyone head on?
Turn around before you run out of time.
It seems like the best targets though are the cars that aren't moving at all.
Another one down. 10 to go.
Checkpoint.
Very drum and bass. Oh man, it's actually getting hard to turn this car. There must actually be like damage, something or other.
That's another one down.
Which is surprising because they don't show it anywhere on the screen. Usually they'd have like that mini map that has like the color-coded parts of your car. Oh wait, the whole thing is a... Holy shit, I didn't even notice. The whole thing is...
First place. Keep it up.
I thought it was just like a weird grid design, but it's actually my car.
That's another one down.
Ugh, I'm slow. Don't worry about it. So the center of the flashlight is my damage. The outside is the color of the different parts of my car and what kind of shape they're in. And then the white number is my miles per hour. Maybe kilometers per hour. We can't be sure.
Checkpoint. Bonus.
Oh shit, that was damage. I'm in first though again.
7 to go.
I'm gonna keep just ramming into people because it seems to be like the strategy.
6 to go. Turn around before you run out of time.
Whoa, that car was on the wall.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, I don't mind this game. I think this game feels pretty good for driving. It looks okay. Like, it doesn't look great, but it lets you smash cars, which is always fun. Oh, that car blew up.
And we have a winner.
I'm doing great. Kind of hard to see cars in the distance. That's the N64, baby. I'm used to that at this point. We've played so many racing games on these streams, and they all look like trash like that. I can't think of any N64 racing games where it doesn't look like a bunch of pixels in the distance. Like, and sometimes you kind of have to figure out, like, is that part of the track or is that another car? Come on, dude. Damage is unnecessary. I feel like there's not enough history of damage in cars, you know? Play your N64? Hell yeah. Good time.
Checkpoint.
Welcome to the stream. We played Road Rash actually pretty recently, and it was pretty fun. It got a little boring, like, towards the end, like, because it gets kind of repetitive, but I think the game itself is pretty amusing. I really like that game in the fact that they let you kind of drive wherever you want. And if you try to cheat the system, they just call you a cheater and then laugh at you. Weird.
That's another one down. 9 to go.
Seemed so good back in the day. I mean, it was really the first system of its kind. I mean, the PlayStation was out there, but I think 64 took it to a different level.
Checkpoint.
It's very much of its time, like, graphically. I don't know. These streams have done a couple things. They've made me think the N64 is great, and they make me think the N64 is terrible, all at the same time. It really just depends on the game, I guess.
That's another one down. 7 to go.
Some games are like, on the N64 are timeless, most of them don't hold up, but I still think it's such an interesting system. Especially because there's some genres that are like almost zero representation. Like, for example, StarCraft. That's one of 2 RTS games that we've played, and that's it. All you get. If you're an RTS fan, you get one of these 2. And that's kind of cool. Alright, I think I'm going for, because I'm almost dead here, I think now I'm just going for survivability.
Checkpoint.
Because I'm still not in first. I don't need, like, first on everything, like, it's fine. But, if I can milk out some points here.
That's another one down.
My whole car is red. Do a barrel roll. That's how you can judge your N64 racing games, by the quality of their barrel roll.
Checkpoint.
Man, that is one smashed up car.
This is definitely one of the best announcers that we've faced so far. Ooh, look at that flip. Oh, God.
That's another one down. 4 to go.
That was just kind of handed off to me. I'm still in third, though. I'm surprised. One more collision, I'm definitely going to blow up. I went to second for an instant, that means I'm close.
Checkpoint.
Oh, I'm in first now. I just need to out-survive these cars. That means that if I'm the last one to go down, I will win. I mean, unless they take out, like, all the other cars, I guess.
That's another one down. 3 to go.
One more down.
That's another one down.
Oh, 2 to go.
2 to go.
Checkpoint.
So what happens if you are only 2 cars left and you're going the same direction? Like, you would never meet each other. I noticed the mini-map is like color-coded depending on, oh, there's 2 other cars left. Depending on which direction you're going. Helpful. They're both going the opposite direction of me. I wonder if the game's programmed to make it so, oh, that was dumb. It's like programmed to make sure that the other cars that get eliminated, that they aren't the same direction as you. Oh, that was it. I think I got second. Yep. Alright. Car number 50, you are my new enemy. It's good though. This is one of those racing games where they don't seem to care.
2, 1, go!
Like they don't make it so like one person is getting everything. You know, it's not like this is your one person who's always getting first. It seems like they just kind of push it across the board, which makes my life easier. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm rambling at this point. I haven't had to really talk about a game that I've been playing for a while. I gotta get my chops back. No more of this. Oh, I'm building Zergs. Here come the Zergies.
You're in first place. Keep it up.
I'm in first. Also about to blow up. I'm in second.
That car is insured.
So what's the destruction derby? Like, what is the, in a derby, like, what is the, what's the strategy? Like, are you trying to hit him in the side so that you're not hitting him head on? I mean, that seems to make the most sense. I'm about to die. I think I just need to survive now. Oh shit, that didn't work. Alright, how are we doing? Second, I still got second, that's fine. Try to back into people? Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's a good idea. Alright, I'm still up by 10 points. Alright. Look, the car that got first there only had 1 point before that, so I'm doing fine.
2, 1, go!
So I can definitely tell by the time I get to the last championship, it's going to be a lot harder. And since this is like a circuit-based racer, which are the ones that I don't really enjoy, like I can't like scan. If I hit start, there's no like restart race option. It does restart the music though. Which, by the way, that with the new Tony Hawk game, that's the thing that gets me the most. It's like old Tony Hawk, you're used to just you have one song on your route, and it starts at the beginning and then it ends at the end of your race. But now it's just a constant soundtrack, and that's something that I notice every time. It is nice because you don't hear like there's 0 load times. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I guess that's true. It is pretty quick. I've been kind of challenge focused, so I'm really only like 3 or 4 levels in, I think. And I don't know, all the changes they make to the levels are so smart. Like they completely redid the mall level to be an abandoned mall instead of like an active mall. It's such a good idea, and they pull it off really well, and they still manage to keep the exact same layout. It'd be really cool to see like side-by-side comparisons of the new areas and the old areas. I'm sure someone will do like a video like that, but I don't know. Whatever team was working on that, like they definitely put a lot into it. Never liked the time limits. I don't think they got rid of them until what, the Tony Hawk 4, I think, was the first one. Maybe Underground? Did Underground get rid of them? I don't actually remember. I haven't played Thug in a long time. Yeah, my favorite thing about this Tony Hawk is that it has a speedrun mode where you just get the list of objectives, and your goal is to finish them all in the fastest time you can. It's actually really fun and addictive. And yeah, 3 definitely had timers, for sure.
That's another one down. 5 to go.
All right, we're doing all right. Securing the first.
Checkpoint.
Underground, the one with the bowl. I don't know. I mean,
Another one down. 3 to
it's
go.
a tough question because I mean, there's like Tony Hawk 2 has Barcelona in it, which is like that one has like a bowl in it, and you like skate through bowl shit, you know?
Checkpoint.
They added reverts, they added manuals, they added like the weird like all the ground tricks that you can transition through. All those are in there. Oh shit! Only one car is going the opposite direction as me.
That's another one down. 2 to go.
Wait, never mind. Oh, I'm the one. They're all going the opposite direction of me. I'm the red one. Fuck. All right. That means I have the opportunity here. No one else. I was tempted to just turn around and just waste that clown. Probably should have. Now I gotta do this whole lap. It's fine. We're just here to milk points. You have a Ptolemy egg. Sorry. I had one this morning, but luckily I got over it. Spotify metrics for Goldfinger. That's actually, yeah. I've been following for a long time a playlist on Spotify that's just all the Tony Hawk music in one big playlist. Sometimes when you're like in that mood, it's nice to just put it on random. and be like, oh, I remember the song, or being like, oh, I don't remember the song. It must have been from some Tony Hawk I never played. And all day it sucks.
Another one down. One to go.
We're actually gonna run out of time.
Come on, my clothes are going out of style.
I'm just strategically gonna stop right now because I don't want to hit that checkpoint and then have to wait for my timer to click down again. I think I'll get first anyway.
And we have a winner.
Well, this one's confusing because they added so many songs that it's just like you have to kind of do that mental math of, was this in an old one?
Welcome to Destruction Junction.
I don't know. Alright, so I guess now we'll see if there's another race after this or not.
One.
I have to imagine each circuit probably adds like one course. That's the other N64 staple that they always have. Circuits that seem to just add one race each time. Then you get to the last one and it's on the hardest difficulty and you have to do like 8 races and you're just like, oh,
Just get along.
fuck. Real big fish. How big are they?
Uh-oh, time to step on the gas.
I guess not Tony Hawk's out. Like, what are we looking forward to now? Spelunky, obviously. I also pre-ordered that 3D All-Stars collection. I don't know. I'll have to run it by you guys, but like, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if that Friday that comes out, if maybe I just should preempt the N64 streams and just stream Mario 64 out of that collection. I don't know. I'm gonna decide on that. I don't know if I want to do it or not. It'd be fun to kind of go through and just see if anything's changed. I don't think anything will be changed. I think it's just kind of going to be an HD, but. I always love a good excuse to play Mario 64 again. Like, I haven't played it dozens and dozens of times. Leave me alone. That car's dead. Someone get these dead cars out of here.
That's another one down. 3 to go. Better find that checkpoint soon.
They're all going the opposite direction of me again.
He's in the lead.
Whew. Alright. Head on and collide with one of these clowns. You know, I am hitting the point with the PlayStation 5 where I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to buy one right away.
Point.
You know, for the longest time I was like, I'm definitely going to get one. And now, like, I just keep looking at this, like, release lineup that kind of doesn't exist. And I'm just like, why? Like, why should I buy one right now? Why not wait until something's out that I want? Look. It's still gonna be exactly what lineup. But I mean, they haven't. I would assume that they'd have to announce something. The only thing that's exciting is the Spider-Man game. Like, I want to play that. But like, yeah. You don't think you've ever bought a console on release? I have a few times, but like, you almost always get worse hardware when you buy a release. Like, there's not a lot of reason to do it. Dude, that car is not moving at all. There it goes. I bought a Switch on release. I bought the Wii on release. Did I buy anything else on release? Probably. Blew up.
And we have a winner.
I managed to get a Wii. That's the perk of I lived in an area that was very not. There wasn't a lot of people, so it was really easy to walk into a store and pre-order it. Also, 69, nice.
Welcome to Aztec Ruins.
Here we go. Here's the new one. Aztec Ruins. Another smashy up.
3, 2, 1, go!
I bought a Wii U at release.
Oh, I can't bear to watch.
There's that. NES Classic. I got that at release. I got an NES at release. Yeah, most of the people I know that got a Wii on release did the whole line thing, which sucks around here because it was like really cold. Camp out all night in a line, like below freezing weather. I mean, the Wii was pretty great at release because it was what, Twilight Princess? I actually don't remember much else. I also bought day one Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, which, God, that game sucked. I heard this like new HD release of it's better, but that was not a good use of money. Oh man, if you hit Z, you actually go in reverse. Maybe I should try to like reverse into. Or is that just a camera button? Dude, it's so hard to drive backwards. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, Hiri's also excited for All-Stars so you can play Sunshine again and not play Galaxy or 64. It's a painful experience to talk to him about Nintendo games. God, this is such a bad take. It's fine. We all have our bad takes. Dude, I have no strategy here. I'm just driving around. Look, I'm not gonna judge you all for your takes. It's fine. I would suggest not playing Sunshine though. It's not very good. So honestly, I'll replay it because it's the one that I haven't played in like the longest time. I just interrupted that car tower. I mean, Odyssey is a pretty good one. It's the only 3D Mario with good movement. What the fuck are you talking about? Mario 64 has like perfect movement. Odyssey has like perfect movement. The only thing that sucks about 64 is the camera. I'm curious what they do about that in the new one. It'll still be shit. Maybe, but you still gotta put the buttons on something. Yeah. I've also heard that the Galaxy port's gonna be kind of weird because they have to do stuff to replace like the motion controls, I guess. So there's that. I got 0 kill points, but I still won. Is that the last event?
Welcome to Midnight
Dude, they spell midnight like that. Okay, so if they're adding multiple courses, now I'm getting worried about how long this last one's gonna get when I get down there. Yeah, pointing at the... shit. Pointing at the screen with anything sucks. I know that there's an IR sensor in there, but it sounds like they replaced the mechanics with something else. Because I saw that there was some talk about, like, the way they're handling some things. And also, the rumor is that it is going to support the GameCube adapter, which would be really nice for Sunshine. Because I can't imagine playing Sunshine with anything other than a GameCube controller. I'm sure they'll make it work, but... I feel like those pressure-sensitive, like, trigger buttons is what makes that game work.
Checkpoint.
That's another one down. 10 to go. That's another one down. 9 to go.
Yeah, I had the pointer, but I think they're just going to use, like, sounds like the, like, gyroscopic stuff. I don't know. It's all, like, third-party sources, you know? Like, no one actually knows.
Checkpoint.
Obviously, they need the mechanic in there somehow. I don't know. I thought Starbits were stupid anyway.
Time bonus.
I'm not as big of a Galaxy fan as most people. Like, I think Galaxy's fine, but it's not one that I have, like, memories of them. Like, oh man, I sure loved that game. It's one that I played through. I got 100% in it. That's about it. I can't even tell you the differences between Galaxy and Galaxy 2, because They both feel like the same game to me. I think Galaxy 2 is like a greener game than the first Galaxy. I don't know. The further I get through the Mario games, like, there's not many Mario games that make me excited anymore.
Checkpoint.
This guy's got
I got 100% and that's about it. Yeah, I mean, I never returned to it, is the big thing. Most Mario games I returned to at some point, but that one I never did.
keep it up.
I did not get 100% in Galaxy 2. I got 100% in Galaxy 2, but I did not get 100% in the green stars in Galaxy 2. I do wish Galaxy 2 was in this collection, though. I think I like Galaxy 2 better than Galaxy 1.
7 to go.
And it kind of sucks that it's not here. I'm sure they'll release it at some point, some other manner, but I love how they like are pretending it doesn't exist. All the video packages they showed, no one was ever like, yep. What's your favorite Mario in the SNES All-Stars? It's a hard question, actually. I'm not a big fan of NES Mario games. I know that's like sacrilege, but I've never finished Super Mario Bros. 3, never gotten even close. Super Mario Bros. 2 is fascinating, but it's not like a good game, I don't think. But I really like the history behind it. The masochistic part of me wants to say I do enjoy Lost Levels because it's just so unnecessarily brutal. That might be my pick. I think 3's probably the best one. I just don't have the knowledge of it to really say like, hey, because I didn't have an NES until like I was an adult, so I don't have any nostalgia for the system, and I pretty much just played it at other people's houses, so I never like had like a long period of time to play it. So yeah, I've never. That's probably the big thing is I've never given Super Mario Bros. 3 like a real try. Like I think I finished that game with like whatever dumb whistle bullshit you do to like get to the end right away. I think I finished it that way, but I've never like played through the game top to bottom. I don't know if any like 2D Mario game I've played from beginning to end without like any warps. I guess like Super Mario World, if that counts. Dude, I doubled like the guy in second. Oh.
Welcome to
There's another
Fun.
race? What the fuck? There's so many races. Last event in circuit. Alright, so this is it. Dude, this is a lot of events.
2, 1.
Never beat a single game. What about Where's Waldo? Or what is it? Great Waldo Search? What's it called? That one's easy. I beat that game. Color a Dinosaur? I beat that game. What? I'm just listing games on the NES that I've finished.
Checkpoint.
Dude, I'm destroying this guy. My NES collection is really weird because it's like a bunch of classics, but this is a bunch of like those weird games that like no one likes, like Low G-Man. I think that's in my collection. I have the Adventures of Bayou Billy. Do people like that one? I actually finished Zelda and Zelda 2. I actually really like Zelda 2. I know that that's also not a popular opinion, but that game is so out there that you kind of have to root for it. Mickey Mousecapade. I have the, what is it, like Adventures in Magic Kingdom game? I think that's the one that I have. Krusty game? Krusty Super Funhouse? Was that on NES? Oh shit. But here's the thing with Krusty Super Funhouse is we talked about that game while I was playing Diddy Kong Racing, and I went out and bought a copy of that game because I had it as a kid on DOS, so I bought the Genesis version. And it's very possible, because I did say on that stream that as soon as I'm done with N64, I'm going to stream that game because I want to know if it actually, if you could play it beginning to end. So that might still happen. I don't know. I'll have to check the temperature of the room on that one. I feel like that game might be impossibly difficult though.
Another one down. 8 to go.
Yeah, it's been on a lot of different platforms. I think that's one of those games where it's a game that came out differently at some point, and then they just reskinned it as a Simpsons game and released it, I believe. I don't know if that's true or not. It might be the best Simpsons game, because all those old Simpsons games are such trash. I mean, other than like the arcade game. It took a long while before Simpsons games got okay.
Checkpoint.
Wait, which Star Wars was on NES? Was there a Star Wars on NES? I have like the Super Series on SNES. I think I have 1 or 2 of those. Like there's just a regular game called Star Wars on the NES? Is my knowledge of NES that bad? Must be. I guess there is like, what, like 800 games on the NES? I can't know them all, right? I had zero clue that there's a Star Wars game in the NES, though. I'm actually kind of curious what that's like. Huh. Because I've played most Star Wars games.
Checkpoint.
I'm pretty sure Star Wars is like the property that maybe has the best representation over time.
That's another one down. 4 to go.
Like, the success rate of Star Wars is pretty high.
Take him out. Hey, it's a Gonga's Paisano.
What the hell was that? Was that? I can't tell if that was like slightly offensive to Italians. What was that line? I couldn't actually hear what he was saying, but I heard the voice. I heard the paisano. Maybe he's Italian, so it's fine.
Checkpoint.
It's Super Star Wars, less pixels, lower sound quality. I would imagine it probably has less speed too. NES really can't handle a lot of things on screen at once. Wow, what a victory. Absolute domination.
You won the gold medal.
Dude, this gold medal has a stand. The last one didn't. We've unlocked Taxi Cab. New record, huh? God, this is the slowest. We gotta bring Ned back for this one. Only because the E and the D are close enough that I don't have to think about it too hard. Ned is the high score on Bayou Run and Destruction Junction. Incredible. Yeah, they do slow down, and they also do the thing where when too many things come up on the screen, they start flashing back and forth. Professional. Oh shit, things are gonna get hard now. How is there so many cars locked? Outstanding front offense and defense. Poor rear defense. That actually sounds pretty good. Do the taxi cab. Because people don't attack you from the back that often.
Welcome to Seascape Sprint.
God, we gotta do all this shit again.
3, 2.
This is what I don't like about these kind of circuit-based racing games. Sometimes they go really fast, but I have a feeling that this is gonna get hard by the end. My whole racing game history, for anyone that isn't familiar with it, is we go to unlock all the circuits, and then we want just like top 3 I'm fine with. I'm not here to play the same fucking circuits over and over. OG Mega Man, yeah, I don't think I've beat Mega Man 2
Checkpoint.
at one point, but it took a lot. It took a lot out of me. But I'm also like, I get such tunnel vision in Mega Man games that I tend to be the person that just uses the Buster all the time. Like when it comes to like switching between weapons, I'm really bad at it. And that's the thing I hate most about Mega Man and why I probably don't connect with Mega Man very well in like a gameplay way, is that I hate when you use all the energy for a weapon and then you die and then the weapon is just empty. Like anytime you have to like farm for stuff in those games, I'm just like, I don't need this. Like I wish that when you died your stuff recharged. Or at least went back to whatever it was when you checkpointed. I know that that would make a password system really hard because you have a bunch of variants then, but
Checkpoint.
oh well. What are you gonna do about it? I guess having it recharge everything is probably also not fair. Yeah, you're both fans of the X series, I take it. I only played the Mega Man X. I played a little bit of. I've never played any of the other X games though. I do have the collection though, so honestly, playing Mega Man 64 kind of made me want to play some more Mega Man. I did go back and play a little bit of Mega Man since that stream. Not 64, but some of the old collection. It seems like something I could get into, like when I have nothing else to play. Like right now, there's a decent amount of games out, but what are you gonna do? What am I fighting for? I feel like I've heard that quote before. I don't think I've seen the cutscene though. I remember trying to play. Which one was it that came out on the Wii and it was like a big deal? It was like the first one in forever. Was that 9 or 10? I remember trying to play that one and I just fell off it pretty quick. I was just like, I don't really like this. God, I'm glad that you guys are being chatty right now because this game is so much easier when I can just like not fully focus on it because it is very repetitive. Also, this snare in this song, is it? I don't even know what you call it. It's not really a snare, but man, it's obnoxious. Not sure you played 8. I don't think I played any of the like PlayStation era ones.
Checkpoint.
Once Mega Man starts getting like voice acting and cutscenes, it starts getting weird to me.
Time bonus.
Man, I love how we're on like the second to last difficulty and we're still like in an easy first place here. Why'd you hit the audio compressor? Look, nothing good comes from the audio compressors, alright? Not the FFZ one, not the Discord one.
Checkpoint.
I'm curious how that stuff works, like how they figure all that stuff out.
Time bonus.
That's another one down. 4 to go.
Time bonus.
Dude, this is the most points I think I've ever had. Yeah, the music's pretty quiet. The music's turned way down in the game, actually.
Time bonus.
Where it all ends.
Time bonus.
Ha!
Another one down.
Get in.
3 to go.
Who's next? You want a piece of this? Oh, I'm so strong. Damn, he snuck by. Yeah, the whole point of this game, you get points based on how long you survive and points based on how many cars you take out and how many times you hit cars. But like, I'm on the second to last difficulty right now, and I'm still dominating. Like, I don't understand. Maybe this game's just super easy. I don't know. I'll probably get to the last circuit and be like, oh, this is impossible.
Welcome to Metro Challenge. 3, 2,
Easy game, easy life. What they need to do, though, is cut out a few levels, because I don't want to replay all these levels. It's a lot of levels. And they're going to keep adding, I'm assuming, for each circuit. This would actually be an interesting game to speedrun, because you strategically could get a bunch of points really quick and then, like, sacrifice yourself. Is this track mirrored? I think, I don't think the track is mirrored, but I think it depends which direction you're going. I don't think they reverse the signs. So you're seeing the back of the signs, essentially, when you're going the opposite direction.
Hurry! You're almost out of time!
I think that's what's happening. Maybe my brain doesn't work and that doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's getting later in the evening and my brain just turns off eventually.
That's another one down. 10 to go.
But I think that's what's happening. I'm just seeing everything in reverse because I'm going the other way. What is this song?
You're running out of time.
God, I'm actually throwing. It's because I said that this game was getting too easy. Oh no. Gotta make it to this checkpoint.
Will somebody help this guy find his accelerator?
Checkpoint.
Wow, what an asshole.
9 to go.
The rude boy. Yeah, crashing the cars also makes you survive longer because you get time bonuses based on how many cars you hit.
That's another one down. 7 to go.
But what if you did get points for wrecking your own car?
Checkpoint.
You know what racing game I miss? F-Zero. Think they'll ever make a new one of those? That isn't the weird Captain Falcon one that was on the Wii U, Nintendo Land. I think F-Zero's dead. But yeah, he's a big Smash character. Everyone loves Captain Falcon. That was kind of cool.
Time bonus. Checkpoint.
Speedy's in the lead.
If only there was one on the Wii U, they could re-release it. Do you think they'll ever do an HD re-release of Amiibo, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival? People love that game, right? Oh yeah, the knockoff one. What was that called? I remember that. That's it. I mean, it looked like it for sure.
Checkpoint.
This taxi just feels like it's overpowered.
Time bonus. Time bonus.
It has such a strong front offense and defense. Like what else do you need? This thing can take on whatever head on. I actually almost bought that Fast RMX game also.
Checkpoint.
Instead, I bought Little Inferno, and I played that on the Wii U. Remember that game? What a weird game. Because yeah, I was also desperate for something to play. That's the other problem with buying new consoles, is you always want something like digital download, something like cheap and small to play, just so that you can add, just so you can like justify your purchase, you know. And they're never good games. I should say they're rarely good games. There are some that are good. Like 360 had the Geometry Wars game. That game ruled. Oh yeah, Japan had that weird like. Oh wait, no, that's the Switch. Never mind. I was gonna say that weird like game with the witches, Vroom in the Night Sky. That one. That was a Switch thing. Now I'm thinking about it. The Switch also was like, there's not much to play after you get past Breath of the Wild.
Checkpoint.
Ugh. I bought 1-2 Switch and I played it once and never played it again. I never even got to play the hit game Baby inside of it. I should probably crack it out someday and play Baby.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, they'll never bring Game & Wario over because people don't like it, but I love Game & Wario. It's a fun game. It'd be hard to port that to the Switch though. It uses the second screen a lot.
Time bonus.
That's another one down.
That was a cool kill.
Three to go. Hey, he's gonna feel that one in the morning. Ow, you hurt. Uh-oh, time to step on the gas.
Joint custody of 1-2 Switch. How does it feel?
Checkpoint.
Where's Robo? Is Robo still here? I need to hear how joint custody is going on 1-2 Switch. Uh-oh. We got trouble. Yeah, no one wants it. Soon you'll be like, please, you want the other person just to take it off your hands, please. I don't want this. Alright, I have to hit this car. Fuck. How am I still going? I must be just going downhill. I'm actually surprised it has like downhill acceleration.
That's another one down. 2 to go.
Checkpoint.
5 seconds. Great. Whatever, I'm gonna get first anyways. Let's just speed this up by slamming on the brake.
And we have a winner.
The taxi cab makes this game really easy.
Welcome to the junkyard. 3, 2,
Welcome to the junkyard, y'all.
go! What a hit!
Was the taxi cab something I unlocked? Yeah, it was the unlockable for finishing the last circuit. And it just has such high front offense and defense, and I feel like you only collide with people front end in this game, for the most part. Maybe a little bit different in this mode, but I don't know, it seems like easy mode. Because even if I just failed all of these, like if I win all the races, I'll be fine.
Can't we all just get along?
Man, my chat broke again. Fuck. Hold on. I can't read anything you're saying. I have another chat open underneath this window, and I can see that one moving, and mine in Streamlabs is not moving. I think Streamlabs is just having a tough night. It's weird because the chat is working on screen, but not the chat that I read.
That's another one down. 10 to go. That's another one down. 9 to go. Another one bites the dust. That's another one down. 8 to go. That's another one down. 7 to go. That's another one down. 6 to go.
These don't seem like very realistic physics. I don't remember if I own any other like Destruction Derby games. I own like that Star Wars car combat game. I'd be curious to see how that game is. I can't actually remember much about it. Star Wars Demolition, I think that one was called. And it's just various Star Wars vehicles in like a let's blow each other up kind of game.
That's another one down. 4 to go. That's another one down. 3 to go. That's another one down. 2 to go. There's one car left. Take him out.
There's one car left. God, this taxi cab makes this game so easy. What the hell? It doesn't look like a taxi cab anymore, though. Let me just finish this race and I can read chat. Hold on. I honestly can't see it at all right now. One less chump? Is that what he said?
We have a winner.
Can't imagine how many Star Wars games there are. At least 2. No, there's a lot. God, all my chats are broken. How the hell am I supposed to... Like, the only one that works is the one that's on screen. What the fuck is happening? Both of them are broken at different spots. Yikes. I can't even read what you're saying right now. Refresh this page. It's actually bonkers that it's all this broken. And I did all this to see what you have to say about Domino's Pizza. Ugh. There we go. Now it's working. They would never fuck up. Part 2's actually right on my tail.
Welcome to
Oh, that means they got second every single time.
3, 2, 1, go!
That peel out is sick. Now my on-screen one's updating? Dude, it's all busted right now. It's all so busted. It'll eventually fix itself. I think Streamlabs is having problems.
That reminds me of rush hour in LA.
There's gotta be more than 50 Star Wars games. You think just like the PC ones, and then you think about like the arcade ones. I don't know. A lot of video games.
Hurry! You're almost out of time.
Alright, I'm gonna pause this real quick and just I'd rather have nothing there temporarily until it fixes itself. Which I think it'll probably fix itself pretty soon. That's what it's been doing.
Down, 10 to go.
Checkpoint.
140, what the fuck? Let me name them all. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and the Jedi. That's all I know. If you have a list in front of you, you should find the one with the dumbest name. I used to have a Star Wars parody game. Does that count? It wasn't licensed by Star Wars, that's for sure. The Thumb Wars, the game. No, but that sounds familiar. Holy shit, what was that?
Checkpoint.
That name is super familiar. I gotta adjust. This seat is killing me. It's killing me. Oh, it's a parody movie. Okay, I do know that movie because that was the same guy that did that one Kung Pao movie, right? That guy. I think I know. I remember they did like a bunch of those movies.
Time bonus. Time bonus.
What was his name? Steve Odenkirk? Was that his name? How did that not even have an impact? What the hell?
Checkpoint. Time bonus.
Second. Next. Oh.
That's another one down. 5 to go. Hey, buddy. Wrong way.
Watch some real garbage. What's Blank Cop? Oh no. You should watch Kindergarten Cop 2. That movie's pretty good.
Better find that checkpoint soon.
Checkpoint.
Hey, it's a Carlos Paisano.
Paul Blart Mall Cop. I've seen that movie many times. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. I actually enjoy both of the Paul Blart films. Thank you. I think they're historically important to all of us.
Checkpoint.
You can't say no to me. This is... You gotta realize that I think a lot of dumb stuff is amusing. Probably for the wrong reasons, but you know. I think both Paul Blart 1 and 2 are both fine films. They're very entertaining watches. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
Another one down. 4 to go.
I'm not saying that they're good movies, I think they're good movies to watch. 2 isn't trash. 2's got that scene where there's some good scenes. Alright, the banana scene in 2 is very good, and the scene where the emu fights the man is also, I don't know, I said the man. His name's Paul Blart, and he's the mall cop. That scene is also very good. Or it's like is it an emu or an ostrich? I don't even fucking know. It's a big bird.
Time bonus. Checkpoint.
Yeah, now I just want to think of movies that end in cop. RoboCop's not a bad movie though. It's gotta be a trash movie. I've never actually seen RoboCop. I think I actually just talked about this the other day with someone. Like I have no RoboCop knowledge. My only knowledge is that I owned RoboCop 3D for the PC, and I played that game a little bit, and it was pretty bad. All right, give me my first. Dude, this chat is broken now. It's never coming back. What if I click clear my chat? Does this break everything? Ooh. I don't know if that did anything. I think the answer is no, it did nothing. Didn't clear mine? No, I cleared it on my end. I could also clear it for everyone, but that wouldn't benefit anyone, would it? Whatever. We're just gonna live without chat. Who needs it? It's just for us living in the moment, alright?
Destruction Junction.
It's not for historical purposes.
1.
God, I'm gonna play through this whole game tonight. I didn't anticipate to finish 2 games tonight, but I feel like I might as well, because after this is just one more difficulty. They'll be like, "What the fuck is a cop?" Never heard of these things. Rubbin is racing. Oh my god.
You're almost out of time.
That car is my enemy.
Checkpoint.
I need like a good crash. Look at that, chat fixed itself. See, I told you it would fix itself over time. I don't understand how
That's another one down.
chat windows work, but this isn't the first time it's happened. It always fixes itself. Now they'll see that you were talking shit about them.
That's another one down.
Oh god.
9 to go. That's another one down. 8 to go.
Checkpoint.
God, I need to do some more crashes here. I'm not doing great. What if I get to the point though where both of my... Now I'm gonna be like paranoid, but like if both of my chats break... Then I'm talking shit now.
Follow me, fuck!
I just won't even know what's happening. Oh god. See Carpenter. Thank you for follow.
That's another one down. 5 to go.
Dude, that puddle is like ice.
Another one down. 4 to go.
That actually might have fucked me over. Oh no.
2 to go.
Nah, I can do this. I can do this.
Checkpoint.
Doing great.
Follow me, fuck!
Wow, Draxy. Incredible.
Time to step on the gas.
Does it just let you like unfollow and refollow and then it just alerts? Too funny.
Follow me, fuck!
Motherfuckers. Clowns. Dude, I got 4th. This is bad mojo. Look what you're doing to my race. It's all...
Close but no cigar.
it. It's fine. I'm still in first by quite a bit. It was like my first bad race.
Welcome to Aztec Ruins.
It's tech.
3,
Oh.
2, 1, go!
Only once. Thank God. You know what though? Every time I hear that alert, it makes me feel good. Click that follow button.
You're in first. Time to grind them under your wheel.
What the hell? This guy is had too much coffee in the morning. Yeah, much like clicker games, I love to watch numbers go up. Feels good. I love the generically named Aztec Ruins. They really put it, they put their thoughts into it, and I don't know, what else would you call it? What's a good name for an Aztec Ruins that doesn't sound maybe like you don't actually know anything about the Aztecs? That's probably just me though. I'm historically, oh shit, dude, that guy went flying. I historically don't know anything about anything, so I can't even give you like a better name. This song's a banger. Ancient Ruins is some Sonic the Hedgehog ass level naming. Alright. I feel like Ancient Ruins is just as generic.
That's another one down. 10 to
Alright, I want to hit someone real hard. Kabam!
That's another one down. 9 to go.
What if they just named it Awful Ruins? What if they named it Oops, Fell Apart?
Another one down. 8 to go.
A good name for a level.
One down. 7 to go.
I think instead of renaming the Aztec part of it, we should rename the Ruins part of it. So if someone grab a thesaurus and look up Ruins, and we'll get a good level name going. I think at least once per stream I reference a thesaurus.
Another one down. 5 to go.
I'm just a big fan of thesauruses. Thesauri? Ever think about how thesaurus just says thesaurus like it's a dinosaur? Weird to think about. Aztec, no. Dam is a different. Dam is a different GoldenEye level. Aztec is the one that you unlock. Dam's the first one.
Another car demolished. Oh, you know he has to be.
I got first and I got fourth. Dude, it's all falling apart now. I'm losing my lead. Wait, I still have a lot of a lead. I think I actually gained on the lead there. Which is crazy to think about. It just keeps going. There's too many races in this game. Wait, Thesauri is actually an acceptable thing? I was just goofing. It was just a goofus. What the hell?
You're in first place. Keep it up.
Time bonus.
I also have always been curious, is the word thesaurus in the thesaurus? Because that's really meta. It's kind of like if the word dictionary in the dictionary.
Checkpoint.
It has to be, right? But what does it say? Does it say this book? I also always have been curious, like, how do you define words like the and a and an? Seems really hard to do. It's gonna fuck me over. Sorry, I have too many weird thoughts tonight. My apologies.
That's another one down. 10 to go.
Okay, this frame rate's getting a little iffy. Not StarCraft iffy, but a little iffy.
Checkpoint. Time bonus.
Oh hell yeah, give me that time bonus. You think I'm just really good at this game, and maybe it's not that it's too easy. It's just the fact that I've had so much practice running into other cars that, like, now's the time to shine.
That's another one down. 8 to go.
I don't think any of these names work, by the way. Thank you, though, Draxy, for doing the research. I appreciate it. I am very good at crashing in racing games. Thank you for noticing. It's a marketable skill. I could definitely be a stuntman. God, that's another gaming phase that I went through. I used to play a lot of those, like, stuntman type games. There was Stuntman, and there was, like, what, Wheelman was pretty much one of those kind of games.
Checkpoint.
Driver.
Hey, it's a godless paisano.
I had one on Xbox that was called, like, I think it was called, like, Chase Hollywood Driver or something. I remember playing that one a bit. I don't know. I always used to like games where they give you, like, a stunt that you have to do, and then you just have to recreate it. And I kind of, none of those games were actually that good, but they were kind of fun. I don't know if Driver's that kind of a game. I actually don't remember. I might be confusing it with something else. I definitely played Driver, but I can't remember, like, how the gameplay loop worked. It was just a racing kind of game. This Driver's more of like you're running from the law kind of thing, right? You're driving for... Yeah. Okay. I think I'm confusing it with Wheelman. I think Wheelman, unless... Maybe Wheelman's also that kind of game. You know what? My life's a lie. I don't think I actually know what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh, time to step on the gas.
Time bonus.
My bad.
Checkpoint.
Wheelman's also a PlayStation game, I'm pretty sure. But Driver also had the tagline that was like, "You are the wheelman." So maybe I'm just thinking of the tagline to Driver, and wheelman's not even real.
That's another one down. 7 to go.
Which would be a very me kind of thing. Okay, no, it is a real game. Good.
One down. 6 to
Good
go.
to know. I'm not going crazy.
That's another one down. 5 to go.
Checkpoint. Time bonus. Time bonus.
Little Big Pharma. Yeah, this is we unlocked the new mode in StarCraft where we're a taxi cab running into every other car.
Hey, she's gonna feel that one in the morning. Better find that checkpoint soon.
Better find that checkpoint. Found it.
Another one down. 4 to go.
Checkpoint.
Dude, 600 points. This is like a new best for me.
Time bonus.
That's another one down. 3 to go.
Oh, it's a Vin Diesel game.
That's another
Yeah, this is Destruction Derby 64. It's a racing game, but you just blow up other cars. And if you play as the taxi cab, it's like easy mode because it has very high front defense and offense. You can just hit everyone head on. It's the best way to play.
Checkpoint.
Dude, I might hit 700 points. I'm not going to. A break. I don't want to stretch this out anymore. Did I play Crazy Taxi? For sure. I played Crazy Taxi, I played Crazy Taxi 2, and I played the weird Vegas Crazy Taxi. This one also has demo derby modes. It's just kind of interspersed into the races. It's the best of both worlds.
Welcome to Bayou Run. 3, 2, 1, go!
Man, how long is the last circuit gonna be? This one's also pretty long. You never played Crazy Taxi? It's a good premise, but there's not much meat on them bones. It's actually kind of a hard sell on the Dreamcast because it's just really the arcade modes. There's a little bit of like a single player mode that they added in, but it's not anything special. It's a really good game, but there's just not a lot to it. And it's extremely difficult. It's really hard to survive long in Crazy Taxi. Almost all my runs are always like the same, and I never get the highest rank, so obviously I'm missing something. And the boosting, this guy is pushing me so hard. The boosting in Crazy Taxi is actually wild, because you have to slam on the brake and then slam on the accelerator, so you're constantly alternating between brake and accelerator. It's the same way that Cruisin' USA controls, if you've ever played that. And yes, I think there's 4 songs total by The Offspring, and that's like it. You just hear the same yeah over and over again. They go insane.
Checkpoint.
If you don't like The Offspring, get the fuck out of Crazy Taxi. I actually am curious. I don't remember the Crazy Taxi High Stakes, I think was the Vegas one. I don't remember if that one had like a different soundtrack. Actually, I don't remember if the second one had a different soundtrack.
Checkpoint.
They couldn't have stuck with Offspring for all of them. Oh yeah, Crazy Taxi is also full of licenses, so you do things like go to KFC and Taco Bell and Tower Records and the Levi's jeans store. Like, it's that kind of stuff. And then when they re-released it on Steam, they lost all of those licenses, so like none of them are in the game. They're all generic places now.
Checkpoint.
I don't even know, does the Steam version even have the Offspring music in it? I don't feel like it doesn't. I can't remember. It's like a shell of its former self. Also, this track is so generic and boring. I don't understand, like, the music and the track.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, the Steam version's always like on sale super cheap. So. There's a bunch of Dreamcast ports, like Sega Dreamcast ports, on Steam, and they're all decent ports.
Checkpoint.
It's like that. It's Nights into Dreams. It's the Sega Bass Fishing and the other one. What's the other one? Wait, why did I say Nights into Dreams? It's a Saturn game. What the fuck? My brain is broken. Space Channel 5, thank you. Space Channel 5 rules. Is it Space Channel 5 or is it Space Channel 5 2? Sonic Adventure 2, I guess. Yeah, you can count that. Jet Set Radio's on Steam, really? I don't know why I forgot that happened. I probably own it. Oh, it's Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, so it's GameCube.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, Jet Set Radio does have really bad controls. I honestly felt that way when it was new, too. I think Jet Set Radio is good, though. Like, I like the concept of Jet Set Radio, but I don't know if I like playing it.
Checkpoint.
Trust me, Big Pharma, we've had so many bad takes in this chat room tonight that it's fine. You can say whatever you want, it's fine. Future had Birthday Cake in it, right? That song? I love that song. I'm pretty sure that was Future. Hell yeah. That's all I remember about Future. Man, I didn't do that great on this one. I don't know. If I still get first, that'd be pretty amazing. Okay.
Congratulations!
Cool. Whatever happened to Power Stone?
Welcome to Urban Mayhem.
Urban Mayhem? Dude, this one looks like a giant reflection. Alright, we're into the new levels now. New content.
3, 2, 1, go!
Like Power Stone 1 and 2? Did they ever do a Power Stone after 2? Like, don't people still have like a big fondness for Power Stone? It seems weird to me that they never did a revival. I don't know who made that game though. Is that a Capcom joint or is that some other company? Weird. People don't even ask for it. Hello, Bobby. Yeah, because like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is like that Dreamcast version is like one of the ones that everyone wants to play, right? Maybe that's not the case anymore, but so original Soul Calibur 2? Yeah, you're right. Soul Calibur also. Is Arcade perfect? I guess that makes sense because isn't like the Dreamcast has like that architecture built into it? Remember like how the Dreamcast ran off of like Windows also? Man, Dreamcast is such a weird system. Oh, Dreamcast controller is absolute trash. I always feel bad when people defend the Dreamcast controller because I'm like, you are so wrong right now. It's a bad controller. It doesn't feel good, especially because of the chord placement, but also because the triggers are bad and the buttons aren't that great. First, Dreamcast with the whole burn games thing depends on the model. Once I started getting into the ones that were like bundled with NFL or NBA 2K or 2K1, those versions don't let you. So they patched it out eventually, but
Keep it up. That's another one down.
launch Dreamcasts are actually worth more than like non-launch Dreamcasts because of that.
Another car demolished.
Shit.
Another one down. 6 to go.
What a fight.
Another one down. 5 to go.
The worst of mainstream console controllers? I don't know. I think the original Xbox is a bad controller.
4 to go. That's another one down. 2 to go.
Like the whole white and black button thing.
Your wheel.
I mean, the Duke is bad, but like I think the small versions aren't that great either. I think now the Wii U gamepad is kind of rough because if you hold a Switch and then you hold a Wii U gamepad, you really see how the Wii U is just a prototype for the Switch. And like it feels not great. I won. I murdered all these other cars. Free DualShock, yep, I think that I agree with that. I just don't like when you play the PlayStation Classic, that really shows off how bad the It depends on the genre of game, though, right?
Welcome to Alpine Ridge.
Just snow level. This is the last race, okay. At least we don't have to worry about, like,
2, 1,
I don't know,
go!
doing like 4 more races and then doing another circuit. I don't know. We gotta go through all these races one more time. But hopefully the difficulty isn't too bad and we just clear it and then we're done with this game. I'm not gonna start any more games tonight. If anyone's hanging around thinking I'm gonna play another game after this is my plans for tonight. I'm gonna finish this game and then we're gonna call it. But we gotta do a whole nother circuit. There's probably at least another hour of this game to go.
Checkpoint.
I'm surprised that we got through a game beyond StarCraft tonight, though. I honestly thought StarCraft was going to take me, like, the entire stream. And my original plan was, like, when I finished StarCraft, I was just going to end my stream. But I was like, I kind of want to play another game now.
Checkpoint.
Here we are. I could be playing Tony Hawk right now. Fuck. Why am I playing Destruction Derby?
That's another one down.
A fool.
3 to go.
Dude, the ice physics in this game, they are pretty hard to drive on. Who does a Destruction Derby in the winter? House looking tomorrow. That's exciting. Good luck.
Checkpoint.
My plan is to, like, I don't know. I'll say that I'm going to sleep in and then I'll wake up at like 7 in the morning. I could be playing Tony Hawk. I don't know. Tony Hawk is, I feel like playing Tony Hawk with an N64 controller is going to be a bad time. Just because my whole life I played that game on either a PlayStation or a GameCube. I guess now I'm playing it on a... I guess I'm still playing it on a PlayStation, technically. Pretty much the same controller.
That's another one down. 8 to go.
Checkpoint.
No offers. Alright, cool.
Time bonus.
Not doing that great on this race, but I feel like I could just, like, end the race right now and I would be guaranteed the win overall. Like, I don't really even have to be doing this race right now. I'm just doing it because it's fun. I hate driving on ice. This is actually annoying. Hexacab is mating with this burnt car.
Checkpoint.
So yeah, now that StarCraft is done, at least for the time being, we'll be back to our normal schedule. So the next stream after today will be Tuesday. I think next Saturday I'll probably do game ranking. I think that gives me some time to sit on StarCraft, but also I don't know, some of those early games I want to kind of go through and just kind of skim the VODs and see exactly what I just need to remember those games because it has been like 2 months for some of those.
Hey, it's a Cardinals by now.
It feels good to be done with StarCraft. I honestly feel really accomplished finishing it because it was not an easy task, and I really thought at some point I'd have to crack out the Game Shark, and I'm glad I didn't have to. And we went under my original like time that I thought it would be, so
Checkpoint.
I think overall it went pretty well. I think it maybe overstayed its welcome a little bit, but it's just hilarious that if it ran at a normal frame rate, like that game would only be like 40 hours, I'm pretty sure. But because the frame rate is so bad, it makes the game take so much longer. The weird thing to think about how that's actually how that game works.
That's another one down. 4 to go.
And I'm also pretty sure it's going to raise the game average by about 30 minutes. Because when I tested it, the spreadsheet with like a 60-hour run, and I think it increased the average time by like 24, 25 minutes. It was probably going to do it by like 28 or 29 minutes. It's funny to think about.
And we have a winner.
All right, we gotta do one more circuit, and then that'll be this game.
You are
Thank you. I don't have the time. Oh god, I set so many records and I made my name. I wonder how you unlock all the cars in this game. We didn't unlock a car there? Or did? Oh, we did. We had a pickup truck. That's right. Probably just in like the other modes. All right, legend. Let's see what the pickup is like. I think I'm gonna stick with a taxi though, because that car is OP. Excellent all around, outstanding rear offense. Yeah, I don't wanna. I want outstanding front offense. That's all I want.
Welcome to Seascape Sprint.
That's all anyone wants in life. Oh. I think over the next 2 days I will take the time to set up my mic stand too. So I might change some, there might be some slight changes to like audio and stuff with the stream. But now that I'm not streaming 5 days a week, I'll probably have a little bit more motivation to do some of that stuff off stream. I also changed some stuff. I mentioned this earlier, but I changed some stuff on this stream because last stream, like, I was dropping so many frames, like an insane amount. Like yesterday's stream really did not turn out well, so I'm sorry about that. It's just kind of an internet thing. But I made some tweaks on my end on some stuff, and this stream has been much improved. So hopefully I'm digging down into the issue a bit. We'll see. But at least for today, way better. I've dropped 290 frames this whole stream over the course of almost 5 hours. I think that's pretty good. 0.1%. So yesterday's stream was 2% dropped, which is too high. How many hours am I gonna? I don't know, actually. I said I was gonna play it today and I didn't. I would like to kind of try it out at some point this weekend, but I don't know. It's one of those things you have to kind of be motivated to do. You got to be in the right mindset to do like a long tutorial, because you really have to pay attention. Yeah, I know 2%'s a lot. But I mean, it's good enough for Milk, so it should be good enough for Twitch. I mean, that might be what I do. Tony Hawk very well could be what I do. We'll see. I'm actually really curious to see how much I can play that game before I get burnt out. I'm already like making slow progress in it only because I'm a big Tony Hawk fan, but I'm not a big fan of Tony Hawk 1. Like, I think the level design in 1 isn't that great. Maybe that's because I started with 2, like 2's the first one I played, but I'm not a big fan of 1. Crusader Kings 3 is very difficult though when I don't really know much about the series and my brain, like when it comes to learning new things, it's one of those games that's complicated. There's a lot of phrases and stuff. When I'm not like much of a historical person, there's a lot of words that like I have to do the tooltips and see exactly what they mean, because I get kind of lost in the language sometimes, just because like history is not my thing. So yeah, I'm anticipating when I do go through the tutorial, it's going to be a very lengthy process, and I want to make sure that it's a time where I'm open to getting information. Because sometimes like you start something and you read everything and it just kind of goes right through your head, you know? I think School's an okay level. I don't like the downhill levels. So ones like the level that's like the dam, I fucking hate that level. That level's the worst. It's not fun.
Checkpoint.
Yes, like City Escape. City Escape doesn't count though, because when you hit the bottom of City Escape, you don't go back up to the top. That's the part that I don't like. I don't like that it's like a ski lift, you know? If there was no timer and I was just making like one run down, sure, why not? Remember when they made that game, Tony Hawk Downhill Jam, for the Wii? No one liked that game. Why? Because it's a downhill game. Downhill sucks.
Hurry!
Maybe they didn't like it because it was a Wii game. I don't know. Well, now you've heard of it. I just told you about it.
That's another one down. 2 to go.
There's a lot of Tony Hawk games that have been lost to history on account of them being bad. I think that's one of them. Yeah, that's the other thing, Big Pharma. It very well could be a game where I decide I just want to watch someone else play this, and I might end up doing that. I don't feel bad about that either, because it's on Game Pass, so it's not like I paid money for it.
Checkpoint.
But that's how I felt about City Skylines. I tried to get into that game, and it was just a little bit too complicated for me, and I was like, I'll just watch someone else play it. And I think I watched a bunch of like Elf playing it, and I was like, yeah, this is good for me. I actually really like that game. There's someone on YouTube that just takes people's cities, like people send them their cities that are like all busted for like traffic, and he just, all the videos is just redoing all of that, like just completely redoing traffic to make it flow. And I love that. I love watching someone take something that's like totally broken and just fixing it. And he does it to other people's save files and then sends them to them after. And like they're usually like 2 or 3 hour videos, just like
Welcome
just
to
being
Metro
chill.
Challenge.
I like that. I don't know what the guy's name is, unfortunately. I can't plug him, but I've seen a few of the videos and they're pretty good.
2, 1, go!
I also like watching other people's theme park videos, which is why I mean, the first person I ever watched on Twitch was Monotone Tim, because he used to do Roller Coaster Tycoon like multiple nights a week, and that's all I would watch. That dude could milk out so much. He does still stream, he just doesn't stream on his main channel, and it's not the same kind of content, but yeah, whenever Tim goes live, I try to catch him on.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, he still streams almost every day on his Stereo Tim, Stereotone Tim channel. So he still does streams a lot. No, he usually has a mic going on it. But it's extremely casual stuff, like just whatever he's feeling, playing. Yeah, he streams most days. Like he's almost always live when I'm looking on Twitch, actually. Maybe it's just how the time works, but yeah, it's a very different kind of stream than his main stuff. But if you miss his stuff, I mean, he's had that channel almost like the whole time that he was streaming on his main channel too. I think the main channel just has such like a high viewership that I don't know. Sometimes when you have that many viewers, you probably just feel like you have to be on all the time. I get why people have 2 channels when they have like big audiences. It makes sense. I don't understand when people have small channels, or when people like don't have a big audience and they have multiple channels. That I never really understood.
Checkpoint.
But you know what? If that's what they want, go nuts.
That's another one down. 6 to go.
I'm getting pretty bored of this game, you know that? I'm glad that every difficulty though seems to be like about the same in terms of actual difficulty. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be okay getting first overall here.
Checkpoint.
We'll see. It shows.
Another one down.
I honestly, it probably does, because like I'm getting so much more casual on like my playing that I'm performing worse. Alright, have a good night, Big Pharma. Good luck tomorrow. Where are all the cars?
Checkpoint.
I will say this game, the mini-map is super helpful. Usually in racing games, I don't use the mini-map very often, but knowing when a car is coming for me is pretty helpful.
Another one down. 4 to go.
Shit.
That's another one down. 3 to go. That's another one down. 2 to go.
I talked shit, and now, like,
Better find that checkpoint soon.
Checkpoint.
I'm in 6th place right now. Because I just haven't hit enough cars. I just haven't seen that many cars. Fine, we can always make stuff up in terms of points.
You didn't need that hood anyway. My clock's a ticking. Come on, my clothes are going out of style.
Checkpoint.
The announcer never shuts up. He's a talkative feller.
You're running out of time.
God, these cars keep missing me. I need like one. I'm in 5th now at least. Okay. It's over. 5th place, baby. There's a small chance I hit this car up here, but I think I'm gonna run out of gas before I get there. Yep. 5th place, huh? I guess I could dip down to 5th. Okay. Where does that put us in the standing? Oh shit, we're in 2nd. Oh no.
Welcome to the
That's alright, I'm pretty good at these. I've gotten 1st in pretty much all of these, so now's my time to say that and then really fuck up. Alright. Cool, cool. I'm in 11th right now. That's not great. Ah, 12. That's better. Why do I feel like I'm getting cursed right now? That, like, I said, oh, I'm glad that this game's not that hard, and now it's all turning around. Did I do this to myself? Is that what happened?
That's another one down. 10 to go. That's another one down. 9 to go.
Yes? Damn it.
Down. 8 to go.
Talk shit and get hit by a car. Oh, dude, I sent that guy to a different plane. Because I need to, like, eliminate some cars. That's really what needs to happen here.
That's another one down. 7 to go. That's another one down. 5 to go. That's another one down. 4 to go. Another car. Number
Alright, there's one elimination. That gives me up to 6th.
3 to go.
I can just eliminate, like, some of these other cars.
That's another one down.
Oh, first, baby! Look at that!
Take him out. You're at first. Time to grind him under your wheels.
The god play, apparently. Everyone must have been, like, really close together. And that's why. Because I jumped from 11th to 6th at first. Stupid idiot. It's me and him, baby. Mano y mano. I hate how this guy just circles, and that's it. I should just let him run into me, because he'll just explode. He's smoking, I'm not. Let's try this bold strategy, right? We park right here, we face him, and we see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna completely stop. Fucking idiot, dude. This is the expert course, by the way. Oh my god. He's a drunk driver. Got him. I wasn't waiting for him to hit me because he would miss for sure. Look at that, 80 kill points. There we go. Alright.
Welcome to Terminal Impact.
Oh boy.
3, 2, 1, go! You're in first place. Keep it up.
Time bonus.
Keep it on, you little dog.
Time bonus.
I need this card to get out of my way. Thank you. It's actually killing my time.
Checkpoint.
I don't know, what are all your opinions on Destruction Derby 64? This is like a solid, I would say like a solid like 6.5 out of 10.
That's another one down. 10 to
Maybe a
go.
7 on a nice day. It's fine. It works.
Checkpoint.
It is a game, that's true. There's not enough narrative, though. I really want to get to know my cars before they smash, you know?
That's another
Tell
one
me,
down.
tell me about their children.
Time bonus.
Hey, it's a Carlos Paisano.
I don't like that line. He keeps saying that thing.
That's another one down. 8 to go.
Does lack character arc. It also lacks character narc. I feel like they should all be calling the police and the police should be chasing us around. I think that would make it more exciting. If it was Destruction Derby versus cops.
Time bonus.
Mountain Dew sponsorship? True. What do you think the official soft drink of the Destruction Derby should be? Because I'm thinking like Miller Lite. But I know that probably wouldn't swing in an N64 game.
Time bonus.
Paul Newman, that's true. Need to get some salad dressing up in here.
That's another one down. 7 to go.
Mr. Pibb. Did they still make Mr. Pibb? I don't think I've seen a Mr. Pibb in a very long time.
That's another one down. 6 to go.
Dr. Thunder couldn't afford Destruction Derby 64. Alright, this is prime real estate.
Time bonus.
I would actually love to see an N64 game that's just totally sponsored by some kind of a food product that doesn't exist anymore.
That's another one down. 5 to go.
Checkpoint.
That's another one down. 4 to go.
Pibb Extra, that does sound familiar. That means that Mr. Pibb was so bad that they had to make a new formula. Damn. I love this instrument that they're using for this one. This game has real MIDI keyboard vibes.
Checkpoint.
Alright, we're having a pretty good race. It would be actually very beneficial to end first. Hard to like hit the cars turns. My reaction time is very bad. There we go. You don't like the name Pib Extra? Why not? Extra. What if they called it Pib Triple X? I just hit that wall. I wasn't paying attention. What if they called it Pib with Cinny? Pib with Cinny sticks.
You're running out of time.
Mr. Sin is a much different drink.
Uh-oh, time to step on the gas.
I kind of like how they like decrease the time intervals as the race goes on so that it doesn't go infinitely. It wouldn't fly in the Bible Belt, but imagine the sales in Vegas. Alright. Ready to keep my first? That'd be very helpful.
And we have a winner.
Nice. I don't know if I've ever had a grapefruit soda. That sounds risky.
Welcome to Destruction Junction. 3, 2, 1, go!
I feel like a grapefruit soda could be either really good or really bad. I don't know. I do enjoy grapefruit though. And I do like to drink the juice of a grapefruit. Oh, I only got 9 points for that hit. Come on, that dude like spun out hard. Wait, was Squirt grapefruit?
Running out of time.
Checkpoint.
Wait, why would you put the word wink in your soda? That should suggest that whatever the first part is a lie.
That's
Yeah?
another one down. 9 to
Dude, I'm
go.
missing all these cars. This
Another one
is
down.
actually going really bad.
7 to go. That's another one down. 6 to go. That's another one down.
E plus orange is definitely a programming language.
Cars are going out of style. That's another one down. 4 to go.
Checkpoint.
Everyone's getting eliminated so fast. What the hell? Hard to win when everyone else is getting eliminated.
The clock's a-ticking.
That was weird.
Time bonus.
Can't we all just get along?
What's wrong with the name Diet Squirt? Maybe you're the problem if you think there's something wrong with that name.
Checkpoint.
Second checkpoint, huh? I probably should get something better than fourth here.
Better find that checkpoint soon.
Time bonus.
That's another
Hell
one
yeah.
down. 3 to go.
Time bonus. Time bonus.
I'm in first. Let's go.
That's another one down. One to go.
Little Crimson Redneck. You missed the StarCraft finale, I think. I don't know. That last mission in StarCraft was fucking brutal. I got there. Ooh. Got him. Man, this game's satisfying, I will say. I'm the only car left.
Hurry. You're almost out of time.
Okay, I'm in first already, so might as well let it run out.
And we have a winner.
You don't like your milk in bags and soda. For some reason, my brain was having such a hard time parsing that I was like, milk and soda. And now I'm just imagining like a Coke mixed with like a nice old like quart of milk, you know?
Go.
I don't know if I can get with this whole mixing milk with things that isn't like, I don't know, Nesquik. I don't know. I mean, you know me, I would try it once, but I don't know about that. Sometimes the weird combinations, they work out. I do enjoy like a good trash food occasionally. I'm doing so poorly at this. Hexacab feels like cheating. No, I can't decide what's good based on science though. You know? Like why does tuna taste good on a hot dog, you know? That's what everyone always says. Why does tuna taste good on a hot dog? Why does baked beans taste good on a hot dog? I don't know.
Can't we all just get along? That car is insured.
That one time that I put a hot dog inside the frozen waffle and then I put mustard on it, and it was actually not that bad. See, I'm a garbage human. It's fine. Yeah, tuna on a hot dog. Yeah, it's bad. Trust me, I've done it. There's probably photographic proof somewhere.
That's another one down. Nine to go.
My life is just to figure out how to mix the things in my food cabinet, you know? Just see what happens. It's a fun game I like to play. The problem is there's always the same things in there. I've never had a food crime, alright? I've just had food discoveries, alright? They're gonna put me in the history books as a revolutionary person.
Another one down. Eight to go.
A real risk taker, rule breaker, taste maker.
That's another one down. 7 to go. That's another one down. 6 to go.
And a real
Time to grind 'em under
car
your heel.
crusher.
Another one down.
Grrr. Dude, I can't wait for this game to be over.
That's another one
I'm
down.
getting so bored. I mean, it's probably that this game wasn't meant to be all 4 cups played back to back, you know? I can't blame the devs for that.
That's another one down. 2 to go.
took himself out.
Take him out.
I don't even have to try. They just take themselves out. Because the taxi cab is overpowered. Alright, oh dude, we're so far ahead. The guy in second got 0 points there. Alright. I'm starting to feel like the gold is... It's within my reach.
Midnight Rumble. 3, 2, 1, go!
Vroom. All that I'm trying to say is that the baked bean is a food that works in so many more scenarios than people give it credit for. You know?
That's another one down. 10 to go.
Bow, 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 bow.
Time bonus. Checkpoint.
What do you mean they're not even baked? How do you know? Were you there when they became the baked beans? Bum, bum.
Checkpoint.
They're stewed. They're stewed.
8 to go. Man, that car is in
Look, all I know is that they put the bean juice in it and they put the flavor packet in it, and there you go. Holy shit, what the fuck is happening?
wrong way.
Dude, that guy ran to me and he kicked me into second place. I'll take it.
Time bonus.
Racing games, Diddy Kong Racing is number 1. Then probably Beetle Adventure Racing, number 2.
Speedy's in the lead.
Then, depends what you count as a racing game. If you're counting all racing games, then Wave Race is up there. Also 1080. But if you're just counting auto racing, then I think then you have to go Mario Kart. I'm not a huge Mario Kart 64 fan, but it's still like iconic.
Checkpoint.
And you know what? Then maybe you can kick it over to Pod Racer. I don't know. But when I finish all these games, I will statistically be able to tell you exactly what the power rankings are of racing games.
Checkpoint. Time bonus.
This one is definitely the most average of all. This will be way in the middle. Actually, this will probably be towards the top. Not the top, but like the higher end, because there's a lot of really bad racing games on the N64. I think there's more bad than good, so just by law of averages there, this one rises to the top, even though it's just an average game. You woke up? Damn, I wish I could wake up. Hello, Biddy. Biddy, check it out. I'm not playing StarCraft.
Checkpoint.
What about that? Mario Kart's ranked higher than Beetle? Okay. You know what? The rankings don't lie, so.
That's another one down. 3 to go.
I barely have more than 3 FPS. This game feels like maybe a solid, like, 24 at times. I don't know. I'm not really great at reading frame rates, actually. No, don't tell Biddy to go to bed, alright? He's here to watch his favorite streamer, so let him do it. If he says I'm not his favorite streamer, I will fucking hunt him down. I wouldn't do that. He's my friend. Yeah, you're being such a mom right now. Oh, what a mom. I got first. It's Josh stream. What would Josh be streaming at this hour? That seems actually really weird.
Welcome to Bayou Run. 3.
God, I don't even know how many races I've left. I'm just kind of rolling with the punches here. This level, like, doesn't control great. Every time a new course starts up, you die? What? Look, at the end of this road, there will be a couple new courses. So there's that. But I think we still have a long ways to go to get there. I think this is like the new courses from the second one. Imagine 75 hours of this. Imagine 75 hours of anything. Imagine, like, there's people that were like, oh, if you're gonna play a football game, you should play the whole season. And in my head, I'm like, that's like, if you add up all the football games and play entire seasons of all of them, that's hundreds of hours of football. And who wants to watch that? Especially when I'm playing. Yikes. Like, I mean, the game after this is going to be NASCAR 2000, which is going to be 3 hours of me driving in circles. But people will still enjoy it. I don't know. They're weird.
That's another one down. 8 to go.
Checkpoint.
There's been a lot of people, like, I mean, I get it. There's some people that are into sports games, and they want to see the sports games that they played as children. They want to see them again. And they're always like, you know, one game isn't really doing much. And then I say, you know, I usually play more than one game because I'm bad. We play a bunch of games until we decide this game's too fucking hard because I'm bad at sports games. And then I just become like the all-star team, and then I beat up like the Browns or whatever. That's how my sports games go. Or it's like Wayne Gretzky's 3 hockey, and I play that game for like 15 minutes.
Checkpoint. Time bonus.
Yeah, it's Wayne Gretzky's 3 hockey, 98, I believe. On the list, there is a tab that has some like slight statistics, and it's yeah, I have the most time and least time on there. But I played so much Wayne Gretzky hockey as a kid that, like, I know those games really well. Dude, it's such a good game. It's so much fun. And it, honestly, it holds up. It's really ugly. I mean, I guess that's the one knock on it. Like, it looks so bad, but it's a good game. Also, the fact that all those games are, like, the exact same is kind of a bummer. The one with the missing kid. Yeah, I can't remember specifically which one that was. I want to say NHL Breakaway 98, maybe. 99, one of the two. I think it was 98. I think it was one of the first hockey games we played. And I was like, what the fuck is this? It's funny, I can't remember the title of the game, but I probably would be able to, just looking at a list of my stream archives, I think I would be able to tell which game it was. Because I remember it was at the end of the stream, on a stream with like 3 games or something. So like I would be able to tell, like, oh yeah, that was the time. Dude, I have 420 points in the first. Yeah, I played both Ken Griffey games already. I'm pretty sure I played both, yeah. Soon I'm going to be playing like 5 NBA games back to back. And then I think that's it for NBA. Like, dude, that checkpoint didn't give me any time. Like, we're actually running out of some sports now, which is really crazy to think about. Like, there's some sports that this is just it. Or were there 5 NBA games back to back? Is it 4 or 5? I can't remember. It's one of the two. But they all came out in the same month. That's the crazier part of it. That's why they're all in a row. One of them is like an arcade one. So I guess that one has an excuse.
We have a winner.
It's pretty much, yeah, the follow-up to NBA Jam. Dude, I'm so far ahead right now. Like, I could, if I really wanted to, I could just, like, eliminate myself immediately from all these races. And, like, the best that that guy in second could do is, you know, 15 points per round. Just saying, if I want to throw some races, I could.
Welcome to Urban Mayhem.
But we're almost there, so.
2, 1.
There you go, yeah, courtside 2. Okay, so there is still one basketball game left after those 4. I don't think we've played in the zone. 2000, 2001, whatever the last one is. We're not quite done with basketball, but that's almost all of them. I'm actually excited to play courtside 2. Courtside 1 was really fun. The live games, I've historically on the N64 I've hated because I don't know how to control them. Yeah, that in the zone game was so hard to find. I don't know why. I don't know why that specific basketball game, it's it's pretty rare, but it's also not worth anything. Like, I guess it's worth a lot for a sports game. I paid like $12 for it, I think. But it took me so long to find it. It was one of the last games I bought because I just could not find a copy anywhere. That and International Superstar Soccer 2000. But that one's expensive. Blues Brothers 2000 is bad. I don't want to play that one. Can we skip that one? Can I just put like a thing in? You can give 1 channel point and I'll skip Blues Brothers 2000. Yeah? It's another fine game by the folks at Titus. They've never made a bad game in their life. What is my car doing? Did a kickflip. Did you see that? This is Tony Hawk after all.
That's another one down. 7 to go. That's another one down. 6 to go.
Yeah, looking at the list, there's a good possibility that, depending on how long games take, like, we might actually get to Resident Evil 2 in October. Like, it might be very seasonal. Because it's kind of spaced out just right. It just depends, like, what kind of stuff gets, like, cashed in and all that. But, there's a chance.
2 to go. Another car demolished. That's another one down. 1 to go.
Okay, I might actually lose this one. I'm just gonna stop here. I'll let him run into me.
You smell smoke?
I won. Sucker.
We have a
Harvest Moon before Resident Evil 2? Wow. The duality of man.
welcome to Alpine.
Alpine Ridge? Okay. So after this, we have whatever the new races are, and then it's done.
3, 2.
I'm gonna guess either 1 or 2 more after this. And then I'm getting the fuck out of here. Immediately after stream, I'm gonna crunch the numbers on StarCraft though, because I'm really curious how long it took. And I'll update the list and I'll drop them in Discord. I'm sure someone else is curious. I want to know how long it took. Wow, I missed all those cars. They're also seasonal. I mean, they technically could fit into any season. Come on. Let's be honest here. Here, have you decided, like, if you're ever going to cash in your points and what you're going to cash them in on? Or are you just going to let them ride forever? Oh, a literal harvest moon. Gotcha. It's true. It's much scarier when you just have access to do it whenever you want. You could put something in the middle of the NBA games, you know. Saved my soul. That whatever night I do all those basketball games, because I feel like I should probably do them all like on the same night or like split them between 2 nights. But man, that stream's gonna suck in terms of entertainment. I'm not good at basketball games. Doing that many in a row is gonna be hard to watch. Especially when I lose. God, this music's like almost spinny.
That's another one down. 9 to go.
That's fine. I'm honestly like I feel pretty glad that no one cashed in. Only because playing this kind of makes me feel like going back to normalcy just a little bit. But it's nice to go back to the actual list before I, because we've done 2 cash-ins in a row. It's been like a month since I've actually played games in chronological order.
Checkpoint.
Plus, it's nice that this one is just the right length that I can kind of attack it on after StarCraft, and that's that. Dude, I'm in 10th place right now. It doesn't matter. I could literally lose every race that's left, like get last place, and I think I'd still get the gold.
Checkpoint. Time bonus.
I'm really banking on the fact that this game won't unlock any more championships after this, because there's literally no space on the main menu for it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on it. Our braces are stuck together. We kissed? Nonsense game. You could do one of the Elmo games, you know?
Hurry! You're almost out of time.
Cyber Tiger. I forgot that game came out on the N64. So Cyber Tiger has a driving range in it. I remember I played a little bit of it on PlayStation at some point, but Cyber Tiger has a driving range on it where you can hit the guy that's like the big vehicle that's like picking up the balls in the driving range, and then you can just hit it and make that guy explode. Say the Elmo games to do them back to back.
Welcome to Sunset Canyon.
Sunset Canyon, dude, is a Vegas level. We've been talking about Vegas this whole stream.
2, 1.
We're finally here.
Go!
What title is more nonsense than Blues Brothers 2000? Well, here, you see the word hydro means water. And, thunder, you know what? I don't understand that part of it either. Okay. This Vegas isn't flat. This Vegas is round, like the Earth. I'm taking this shortcut. There's no reason to take shortcuts in this game. Oh, that's not a shortcut. It's just a rock formation. My bad.
Another one down. 9 to go.
I can't get eliminated this early. What the fuck is happening? I can't get eliminated. At least let me show off a lap. Yeah.
Checkpoint.
Uh-oh, time to step on the gas.
Tigger's Honey Hunt is a platformer starring Tigger. I'm pretty sure I've actually streamed Tigger's Honey Hunt in its entirety before in the early days of my stream, and I don't remember a single thing about that game. But that, like, you bounce around doing what Tiggers do best. I don't know. Fuck. Dude, I can't hit a single car. This is why I'm, like, running out of time. Just missing everyone. Actually, Biddy, if I don't get time, the race finishes earlier.
Time bonus. Checkpoint.
That's fair. The name Honey Hunt does kind of imply that you're searching for honey. But you are, but it's in, like, platformer form. I don't know. There's a bunch of Disney platformers I still have to play, and I just don't want to. I don't think they're gonna be, like, bad or good. I think they're just gonna be boring as shit. Cause, like, there's Disney's Tarzan still. There's Toy Story 2. How did that not count? Never. I got ninth.
Go-kart racing.
It's actually, like, the worst. The worst I've done. I'm still up by 67 points.
Welcome to Ground Zero.
Dude, this is it. This is the last event. One final smash 'em up.
One, go!
We've come so far. And that guy's hood went flying. That guy's hood went flying too. No Hercules games, no.
Can we all just get along?
That is true. Okay, you're right. There is a Hercules game. It's not Disney though. Yeah. I didn't even think about that one. That's pretty good. That game looks like garbage also. I want it to be a fighting game like the Xena game, but it's not. You think it's the same game? It's probably the same game. Why wouldn't it be?
You're cursed by the grind under your wheels.
Shit. Oh, I've played the Xena game. The Xena game is hilarious. It's such a bad fighting game, but it's so funny. It's crazy that that game exists. 'Cause A, what's the market for that? I mean, I guess Xena was a lot bigger at that time, but like, ugh. And also that engine is so batshit insane. I think one of my top clips on this channel is me playing the Xena game, I believe. And the weird fucking moves that happen in that game.
That's another one down. 9 to go.
Yeah, but the nice thing about fighting games is they're short, and I think that Hercules game is not going to be short.
That's another one down. 6 to go.
Because the Hercules game is like an action-adventure, I'm pretty sure. Remember that time I played Shadow Man? I feel like everyone other than me hated that game. Some fighting games took a while, yeah, but not most. And what's like the longest fighting game? It's nothing compared to some of these other games. No StarCraft, you know? Yeah, that was real early in the stream days. Oh man, that final boss was rough.
One last jump. That's another one down. One to go.
Oh, Hybrid Heaven? Oh shit, I have to rank Hybrid Heaven, don't I? I haven't ranked that yet. Oh man, that's gonna be a hard one.
You won the gold medal.
Dude, I unlocked the ambulance. I'm the world champion! I'm just gonna take a quick peek and just see what the other modes in this game are, just because I'm curious. But we're gonna end stream here in just a couple minutes. It's been a day. We got so much done today. Holy shit! StarCraft is done. Finished it. Played through an entire racing game. Wow. I'm glad I gotta finish this game now, because next stream, unless someone wants to cash in something, the next stream is NASCAR 2000. Which, it's good to split up two racing games to different streams, I think. NASCAR 2000, I actually really liked NASCAR 99, so I'm actually interested in NASCAR 2000. I think it's gonna be okay. I played this game on the PlayStation, never on the N64 though. The team behind Thief and System Shock 2? Really? Weird. What did it say, like Looking Glass Studios? Is that what the company... I'm trying to remember what the company was at the top. I mean, I know credits are rolling right now, but honestly, I'm not paying attention. Really showing respect to this team. Look at Spanky. Command and Conquer port. Interesting. Christopher! Dude, look at all these funny jokes. Doghouse? Oh man. That poor person was in the doghouse. You're welcome. Yeah, I think this game's also a port. Arcade is... okay, it's just kinda... do whatever you want. Time trial? Obviously. Like he's disappearing. An echo at this point. He's getting closer to you. Alright, I'm done. Call me Bella. What the fuck? Alright, I'm out. Thank you everyone for attending today's TED Talk. I'll be back on Tuesday. I'm going back to my normal schedule. I'm getting a little bit of me time for a few days. Alright, so the plan right now, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we play some games. I think next Saturday we'll do a ranking stream. It will probably be a little bit of a longer one because I got a bit of a backlog at this point. I think there's already like 15 games in the backlog, and that's not counting what I'll clear in the next 3 streams. So Thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to leave now. Have a good weekend. If you are in the United States, have a good Labor Day. Holiday weekend. Don't forget this. I'm out. Goodbye.